This is the July Junk Journal Challenge 2025. Let's go creating. Hi everyone. Thanks for tuning in to my channel. Today is another day of the 100-day challenge, and it is day 10 of the July Junk Journal Challenge 2025. The prompt for today is worn. I struggled with this one a little bit because I wasn't sure if this was going to be something that we've worn or something that is worn. So I went with something that is worn. So worn paper, worn, it's worn out. That's how I interpreted this prompt. So what I have in front of me is a whole bunch of vintage book pages. I have music paper from a music book from 1942, most definitely vintage. Let me zoom out a little bit. There you go. Most definitely vintage. I have pages from a book about the area from 1982, I believe that is, vintage. A dictionary from the 80s is vintage. This is a bird book from the 70s, also vintage. I have an atlas, some atlas pages. And let me tell you, that's a vintage book. The USSR is still part of it. Then I have a book from the 80s, and it's all about France. I have a couple of pages from a Dutch book. I have a little bit more music paper, and I just like the back. And if you look right here, I'll zoom you in. Let me put that a little more in view. Let's see if you can see it. Whoa, when it stops moving. Right there. Yeah, that's me. That's my name. And then I have a couple of pages from the Sears and Roebuck catalog, which is a reproduction. But look at this. Isn't that just the coolest? Like it is, I'll zoom you back out. The other way. Okay. Zoom you back. Look at the patina on here. Look at how that has discolored. So even though like it is a reproduction, it has faded over the years because it is from 1992. What am I going to do with all this paper? Well, I thought we could do a little mass make with some old paper, some vintage paper, and mass make some envelopes. Not regular envelopes like I usually do. I was thinking of, Soviet Union of Soviet Socialist Republic. That's the USSR. I am going to make some coin envelopes because why not? I may as well. So I may have to cut the pages down a little bit just to be able to fold it properly. I have my paper trimmer and I'm just going to zoom you out just a little bit more. If we go like this, it would be even better. Let's try that. Let's try going sideways. Why not? So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim, like some of these books, they were stapled together, so I couldn't take them apart properly. And they're just so tight, and I don't want to have like all these pages floating around. So did I take them out of the books very neatly? No, and I definitely should have, but it is what it is. So there we go, there's one. Let's just do one of each to start with. Let's start on the other side. It takes it better. This has been ripped. I think I want to keep it like that. So this has been tea dyed as well. I didn't pull it out of the book like that. I'm just trying to see which image I like the best here. And I knew exactly, I knew this one I wanted to make something of. Love it. This is from the Franz book. I saw the announcement today for August from Margaret at Seven Plaza, and she was announcing that for, look at this, isn't this wonderful? For the month of August, that it's going to be like 3 in 30, so 3 different items in 30 minutes. Challenge accepted. I think I can do it. I doubt it, but I think I can do it. Definitely going to try. Okay, I'm going to do something with that. I think I want the stove. I love the stove. For $14.95, a brand new American range. $14.95. Oh, this is, this paper does not like to be cut in here. I'll have to use scissors to make it straight. And I'm pretty sure this, at least this I don't have to do anything with. This paper is so soft and so brittle. So we'll see if it works. Let's start with the music paper. So what I'm going to do, and I want to make fairly sizable ones. So I'm just going to fold this about a, not quite a third of the way in. And then I'm going to fold the other side, and I want the torn edge just about right there. I am using the music as my guide. That sounds funny, but that's what I want to do. So I'm using this line in the music as my guide to fold it. And do I want it like this, or do I want it, yeah, I want it like this because it's going to be upside down. So I think I do want to cut it smaller though. Just going to cut some off the bottom. Hopefully this works. I just have to be very, very gentle with it. And then I'll take a piece off the top as well. About that much. I can take it sideways too, but then you have the music going sideways, and I didn't want that. There we go. Very cautiously doing that. Okay, then I'm going to fold just about half an inch, 3/4 of an inch up on the bottom. And I'm going to fold a little, like 1.5 inches, maybe, at the top. There we go. There we go. going to grab my scissors, and I am going to cut these straight in to the corners, and then just slightly in from the edge to the corner, to the fold as well. Same on the other side. And right here, I am going to cut it at a diagonal and at a diagonal. And then here, I am just going to do the exact same thing as at the top. I'm just going to cut it to the other side. Right there. And I'm just putting it along the edge. Right there. Folding it over. Putting it down. And the bottom, I'm also just gluing it down. Over top of this. And then I'm grabbing my corner rounder. I'm going to use the biggest. Ooh, does not work very well. Maybe I have to put it in half and then put the 2 pages through together. Maybe that'll work better. A little bit more substantial. This. There we go. That worked. And then we have a very pretty little envelope right there. Let's do that again. So we have, let's do the stove. And I think the stove I want to do sideways. I want to keep the size of the paper a little bit, make it a little bit bigger envelope. I'm going just over, like to about 1/3 of the way. Right there. And then this goes. I'm just measuring like right to the bottom there. I'm just going to put the paper right there. Now, the question is, do I want to use these or do I want to use the one? I'm going the other way around. There's way more interesting things on the other side than there is on the side with the one big stove. There. We'll fold this over just to the edge there, right there. And then here we can make a bigger flap right there. And I'm not measuring, I'm just folding it. I have to cut it first. I am so used to working close to myself that that's what I'm trying to do. I think I can zoom in just a little bit more. There you go. And there we have another very pretty little coin envelope. So let's take this one. I'm going to cut it in half and I'm going to make 2 out of this. There we go. So then I'm just going to make a little smaller envelope. So about 1/3 of the way. And then we go. Right there. There's my name. So then I just need a little piece right here at the bottom. And a bigger piece right here. And I still have it too big. They are just like, they're about yay big. Okay, so this one, I want to do something special with it. And that's only because my name's on it. I'm taking the blue archival ink and my label maker. Let's see if this is big enough. I want it a little wider. There we go. There we go. Just because that's cute. Why the heck not, right? Let's do another one. So I'm just going to fold. Oh, you know what? This one then I can just go and use the music part, right? Since we've already used my name. And then we have 2 different ones from the same paper. Close it up. And we have another lovely little coin envelope. And I am not throwing any of this out. That is collage fodder. Okay, this one, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm just going to rip it in half. Here we go. There. There we go. That one's very cute as well. Very cute. I want to make one out of this. So I'm going to cut this down. Okay, I'm just going to rip it down actually. How cute is that? I like it a lot. And then we have this one. Do I want to use this one or a different one? I think this one is cooler. And it has a lot of, it really stained bad. I'm not sure why it did that. I like that one. Let's do something with these parrots. Do I want to do something with this side of the parrots, or do I want to do something with this? I think I can make it so that this whole head will be on the front. Let's do that. I'll need about this much. another very cute little envelope. And then I also have these on the other, for the other one, or to do something else with. I have a ton of little coin envelopes here. So I have the parrot. I have the Mediterranean. There's French farmers or something. Some numbers. Dear, oh dear, myself. Some music. Sears and Roebuck. And another music one. And the lid for my glue. There we go. So in half an hour, I managed to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 envelopes. There you go. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you know when I am bringing out the next video. Thanks for watching. Have yourselves a lovely day.